Welcome to the show. It is year 51, week 16, Tuesday. And for only the second time ever, I believe we are calling the harness races today. Now, let me paint a picture for you. It is 44 degrees outside. I know. A lot of you, it's a lot colder. But I'm in California, so it's basically the apocalypse. It is extraordinarily windy. My kids are watching Robin Hood. In case you're wondering, they were watching Robin Hood, 14 hours ago when we were doing race calls? It's going to end in the middle of this show, which means I'm going to have to get up and do something about it. I also am going to run out of power. If I was smart, I'd get up and go get the power cord now. But I'm in bed with a puppy on me, and it's cold out. So, yeah. That's why things are not well planned out today. We have 12 races today. All harness races, 6 trotters, 6 pacers, 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, and then older horses. The thing does not go in the order that I would do if I knew I was calling it. Like, we end with the distaff races. That's not typically how you would end things. You would end with, like, the classic races for older males. But I'm just doing what the schedule said to do. Like last night, I'm not going to be previewing each race, but first up, in 4 minutes' time, we do have the juvenile trot, a field of 12. Everybody will be going a mile all day. We have a maiden in here, a couple maidens, 2 maidens in here, and we have several undefeated horses. So I'm going to let you guys go bet on this race. Make sure you bet the pick 6. It does pay out at the end of this week. And I'm going to go get the power cord because it's smart. I'm back and plugged in. Hooray! 2 minutes post for the first of our 12 races today. We will not be doing race calls tomorrow, Wednesday. I do a parenty thing on Wednesday nights. But Thursday and Friday, we are so here. I hope you've all been following along with Daybreak. I have, I think, 48 people left to mention of the people who were entered for Thursday and Friday races by Sunday night or whenever we pulled the names. It's time for Skippy's pool party. That's gonna be something else. In November. He texted me this morning to say clothing was optional. I was like, I can't put that in. But instead I can immortalize it on YouTube. It is post time. Oh, I have to cough. Hold on. Okay, we're good. It's post time for the first race of the day, which is the Juvenile Trot. The betting pool is going to close at $26,700. A field of 12 set to go 1 mile. They're lining up behind the cart, which the name of the truck I can't think of right off the top of my head. Oh well. They're off. Castle for Life's going to go out to the lead. Then comes Trot Quebec and Gemologist. Then Irish Jackass and TL's Pegasus Flight. Stuffed Animal, the Devonian, Road to the Castle, Final Road Home, King Cartier, Shock and Rock, and Confident Class is the early trailer as they are straying out, sweeping around that turn towards the backside. It is Trot Quebec who leads Castle for Life. TL's Pegasus Flight parked 3 wide, then Gemologist, Irish Jackass, and Stuffed Animal. 3 lengths back to Road to the Castle, then the Devonian, Final Road Home, King Cartier, Shock and Rock, and Confident Class. They're coming to the half-mile pole, trotting along, and everyone's happy with their position. TL's Pegasus Flight has scooted closer to Castle for Life. Trot Quebec is dropping back, Gemologist and Stuffed Animal. Here comes King Cartier, Irish Jackass, Road to the Castle, and the Devonian, Final Road Home, and they're swinging for home. And it is TL's Pegasus Flight, but the closers are coming at him. Castle for Life still there. Shock and Rock, and here's King Cartier down the center of the track, and King Cartier very bold today. King Cartier on the outside is cruising past them all. Shock and Rock and Castle for Life, TL's Pegasus Flight, and Road to the Castle, but King Cartier is going to be winning going away by a length and some. Then comes Shock and Rock, Castle for Life, TL's Pegasus Flight, and Road to the Castle. The official winner is King Cartier. He's a homebred 2-year-old chestnut colt, homebred for Louise Bayou by TL's Captain Jackass out of Diamond Sparkle by Fighting Irish. He is unbeaten in 4 starts and will undoubtedly be this year's semi-champion. Simmies, no. Make it stop. 3 minutes post for the Juvenile Pace, another field of 12. As Teaku Downs was complaining about moments ago, her 2-year-old colt, Bat Chit, who I'm going to say very carefully, thanks for nothing, is parked way on the outside in post 12. Or not post. I don't know. What do you call it? Position 12? Sten's got a couple horses in here. Shout out to Sten. Including Pace Try to Relax. Two minutes post. 1 minute to post. Make sure you get your bets in. It is post time. Betting pool closes at $12,200. These are 2-year-old colts and geldings that are going to pace a mile. And there they go. Walk with Elias out well, then bat chit. Thank you, goodbye, ride up a storm. Then comes shaking so scared. Amble Renault, life is a highway, pace, try to relax. Amble Robert, another adventure, amendments, and jiggle your wiggle is going to be the trailer. And it is Walk with Elias along the rail with Thank You Goodbye outside of that one and Shaking So Scared. Then comes Right Up a Storm. Bat Chit has lost a few positions. Then comes Amble Renault. Life is a Highway and Amble Robert. Then Pace Try to Relax. Amendments. A length back to Another Adventure and another length to Jiggle Your Wiggle. They are spread out about 8 lengths front to back with Walk with Elias, who has been pressured by Thank You Goodbye for the last half mile. Then comes Shaking So Scared. Bat Chit moving up again. Then Right Up a Storm and Life is a Highway. Pace Try to Relax is dropping back. Amble Robert, Amble Renault, and amendments, and they're into the stretch. Walk with Elias has led every step of the way. He's shaken off Thank You Goodbye, but here come the closers. Life is a Highway and amendments. Shaking So Scared still there in Another Adventure. Walk with Elias is doing best of all. Life is a Highway trying to get him on the outside in amendments, but Walk with Elias is going to take him gate to wire. Walk with Elias wins. Life is a Highway second, amendments third, then Thank You Goodbye and Shaking So Scared. The official winner is Walk with Elias. He's a 2-year-old bay colt by Scary Edgar out of Fast Kate by Scary Fast. This is a homebred for John Sloan, and I was just looking, and this is John Sloan's first Steward's Cup win. Been playing since 2017. Hey, Happy New Year, y'all! That's a thing that happened since the last time we talked. Well, for some of you. Next up is the Juvenile Fillies Trot. A field of 14 here. Of course there are. You couldn't give me a break with like 6. Two minutes to post. Okay, so I don't even look at the names of these horses at all until it comes time to be post time. So some of these are a little bit difficult, so I thought, oh, maybe I should read through them one time before I start calling this. Freaking Dancer is in this race. Freaking Dancer is my new favorite sim name ever. Who is that? Oh, it's just that Freaking Dancer. I love it. It is post time for race 3. Field of 14 fillies set to trot. They're coming up behind the truck. And they're off and trotting. Bountiful right to the lead, and then Quiberon, Golden Melissa, and Freaking Dancer. Then comes P. Enya and Kohinoor. Wish on Diamonds, P. Felicity, and now that leader Bountiful is off stride. Bountiful taken back a bit. Wish on Diamonds and P. Felicity, Julietta, P. Waltz, TL's Devona, the Golden Ticket, Cedar Point, and Stake Me is the early trailer. Golden Melissa and Quiberon. Then comes Bountiful, who's back in the fray. P. Enya and Freaking Dancer. Then comes Kohinoor. Wish on Diamonds, Julietta, P. Felicity, and P. Waltz. Cedar Point, the Golden Ticket, TL's Devona, and Stake Me is still the trailer as they come to the half-mile pole. Golden Melissa back in the lead. Then comes Bountiful. Here comes Kohinoor with an early move. P. Enya and Freaking Dancer fifth. Quiberon, Wish on Diamonds, Julietta, and P. Felicity. It is now Kohinoor who sweeps past Golden Melissa down the lane. Bountiful still there. Here comes Wish on Diamonds, P. Waltz, Cedar Point from the back of the pack. Wow, Cedar Point really moving. But Kohinoor has opened up. Kohinoor is just cruising away from the field. Kohinoor is now 2, 3 in front. Cedar Point with a huge move is going to be second to catch Wish on Diamonds, then P. Waltz in the Golden Ticket. But your winner was Kohinoor. The official winner is Kohinoor. This is a 2-year-old brown filly by Devon Castle out of a Special Diamond by TL Special Day. This is a homebred for Laura Ferguson, and she is now unbeaten in 4 starts. Impressive performance today. Very fast time. Bloody blah stuff. Next up is Juvenile Fillies Pace. This is a field of 14. Everybody wanted their fillies in. We got a maiden. We have a maiden in here with First Over Grover. Ooh, I know Fanta Arcadia is the woman because it has a headshot. Two minutes to post before the Juvenile Fillies Pace. Get your bets in. Last I checked, the bets were pathetic. Do a better job. You know you can. I have to give a shout out to Laura Smith's Turf Sprint Crazy Lady contest. I honestly don't know that much about it, but I do know that I donated an amazing horse to be the prize. So there's only 9 entries so far. So she's like, give me some bump so that everyone enters. So do it. I just went and looked at what the prize is, as I knew I donated a cool horse. The horse is named Tragically Hip. It's a son of Gunmetal Gray. How did this horse end up so nice? Oh, the yearling's nice too. Okay, anyway. Enter the contest. It's post time! The field is lining up and set to go. Betting pool is going to close at $3,000 and they're off and pacing. Wanted Scared goes to the lead and fights for position with Tennessee Mare. Then comes the woman. Don't Return first over Grover, then Ain't No Beauty. Glam Girl and Synergist. What a Scary Pace. Win It, Take It. Gossip Columnist. Basutton Slippers and Onward Miles with A Holy Hunt at the very back of the pack. And they are sweeping up the backstretch with Don't Return pacing along, first over Grover right behind. The woman, Tennessee Mare, Wanted Scared dropped well back, then Ain't No Beauty, Glam Girl, Synergist, What a Scary Pace, Basutton Slippers, Win It, Take It, A Holy Hunt, Onward Miles, and Gossip Columnist, and they are all over the place in this race as the woman goes to grab the lead. Tennessee Mare back in the hunt, Don't Return and Wanted Scared, first over Grover and Ain't No Beauty, Glam Girl, What a Scary Pace. They're into the stretch now, and the woman is fighting on. Here's Don't Return, Ain't No Beauty, and Basutton Slippers with a big move, A Holy Hunt from the back. It is Don't Return now. Ain't No Beauty comes up alongside Basutton Slippers and A Holy Hunt. Wanted Scared and the woman. Ain't No Beauty, though, is doing best of the lot, and Ain't No Beauty pulls away from them with Don't Return second over Basutton Slippers, A Holy Hunt, Wanted Scared, then the woman. Ain't No Beauty wins. The official winner is Ain't No Beauty. She's a 2-year-old black filly by Cumberbatch out of Holy and Fast by Holy Roller. She's a homebred for Arthur Cutler and is now 4 for 5 lifetime. I have to say Arthur Cutler is one of my favorite sim players in history, and here is why. Arthur Cutler has been playing since 2008, so that is 10 years. 10 and a half now, whatever it is. I don't think I've heard from this guy once. Like, maybe once. If he accidentally did something. This dude doesn't complain. He doesn't get into the drama. He doesn't tattletale. He doesn't do anything bad that causes people to tattletale. He just exists and wins 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 now Stewards Cup victories in the last decade of real time. Good on ya, Arthur Cutler. Continue to be quietly in the background. Or not, if you don't want to. What? How is it post time for another race? This is the Classic Trot. This is for 3-year-olds. And this is, in my opinion, one of the best races of the day. This is only a field of 11. These 3-year-olds running for $500,000. Some more good names that I really like in here, like TL's Prankster, Sam's Freaky Dancer, and TL's Swashbuckler. I love Tom Lynn's naming. Like, it's great. Tom Lynn, can you hear me? I like your naming. The best thing about Tom Lynn, since I'm just like giving shout outs to random people that I've never met, is when people talk to the Sim Twitter account, there's a high probability that I don't read it because I don't see it. Because I'm logged into my own account and it never occurs to me to switch and check the Sims account. But Tom is there for me. He is answering those people. He is a helper. Ooh, speaking of helpers, I'd love to give out the Award of Merit. I'm so excited for it this year. It is not someone you would have expected. I think it was last year, I gave it to no one. No one was helpful. But this year, there's 2 helpful people, but only one is going to win. Okay, post time. Sorry, we're late. Betting pool closes at I was going to say $31,000. $3,100. And they're off and trotting the 3-year-old Colts line up behind, and it is TL Swashbuckler who goes out to the lead, joined quickly by Castle Cash, and the pace is fast early with Devon Day and Castle Drogo 4 wide. TL's Prankster and the Coffee Maker, all 6 of these showing some speed. Then comes Poison Chalice. Cold Blood drops back, Sam's Freaky Dancer, and Pawn Point. Sunny Afternoon is the early trailer, and the pace again is very fast. Devon Day has his head in front. Castle Drogo right there, then TL's Swashbuckler. TL's Prankster and the Coffee Maker, Castle Cash, Poison Chalice, Sam's Freaky Dancer, Cold Blood, Pawn Point, and Sunny Afternoon is the trailer. It is now Devon Day still leading TL Swashbuckler. Those 2 have been throwing it down out here with Castle Drogo. TL's Prankster and the Coffee Maker, Castle Cash, Poison Chalice, Sam's Freaky Dancer moving up, Cold Blood, Pawn Point, and Sunny Afternoon. They're into the lane, and Devon Day trying to kick clear. TL Swashbuckler has been there the whole way. Cold Blood is moving up, and so too is Sam's Freaky Dancer. And look at Sam's Freaky Dancer 6 wide. Sam's Freaky Dancer, Devon Day, and TL Swashbuckler, Cold Blood, and TL's Prankster, but Sam's Freaky Dancer is going to get him right on the line and up in time. Sam's Freaky Dancer from well back wins it. Devon Day, TL Swashbuckler, Cold Blood, and TL's Prankster. The official winner from the rail was Sam's Freaky Dancer. This is a 3-year-old chestnut colt by Sam's Ghost Dancer out of Marauder Up by Marion Marauder. This is a homebred for Samuel Tilley, 4 wins and 12 starts. I expect to see this guy on the track again next year. Okay, here's what I think we should do, because I think this would be fun. This year's Simmy Award of Merit winner, who's not here right now, is George Nats. I met George at the Sim 50th party, and he was just kind of like, I don't want to say like a quiet older man, but that's kind of what it was. He's a high school teacher, and he didn't really talk to me. I didn't really talk to him that much, and I was honestly a little bit afraid of him. But when I asked for help in the Edge, like halfway through the year, George Nats stepped up and completely took over. He has been so amazing. I would not have guessed, like, if you had told me 500 people were going to apply for that position, I would have put him at 500th, but he was there. I think there were 2 and he was the first one. And yeah, George has been amazing. So what I want you guys to do is everybody send him a congratulations in the game. I want his messages to start blowing up with congratulations, George Nats. I think that'd be really fun. 1 minute to post. Oh no, they're back. Even though I specifically said never come in here at all. What? I know the TV's over. What did I tell you to do? Play. Go play. Okay, it's post time for the classic pace, with the betting pool closing at $1,200. This is a field of 14, because of course it is. I have not looked at this race at all. I could not even tell you who wins. So this should be a fun race call. They're off in the classic pace. DuckTales and Wiretap go out to lead those two fighting hard with Dilly Dilly. Then comes Hunt the Boy. Dean's List tucks in behind them and High Roll. Story Never Ends and Officially Doomed. Then comes Edgar's Honor. Always a Delight. What's Your First Clue? Scary and Error. Judge and Ancient Mischief is the early trailer. It is DuckTales. Now Dilly Dilly puts his head in front. Wiretap and Hunt the Boy. Story Never Ends moving up with High Roll and Officially Doomed. Then comes Dean's List. Always a Delight. What's Your First Clue? Edgar's Honor. Scary and Error. Judge and Ancient Mischief with only half a mile left to go. It is DuckTales back in front again. DuckTales ahead to Dilly Dilly. Then comes Hunt the Boy third and Wiretap. Story Never Ends still fifth. High Roll and Dean's List. Always a Delight and Officially Doomed. They're turning into the lane, and now High Roll is going the best of all. High Roll to the lead and puts his head in front of DuckTales. Dean's List. Story Never Ends between horses, and Dilly Dilly Officially Doomed. High Roll and Story Never Ends. DuckTales is fighting so hard today. High Roll, Story Never Ends gonna get him. Story Never Ends on the line. High Roll second, DuckTales third, Dean's List fourth, Dilly Dilly, and Officially Doomed. The official winner is Story Never Ends. He's a 3-year-old black colt by Scary Edgar out of Never Ends by Holy Roller. He is a homebred for Nina Olson, and this is his 5th win in 10 starts. What was this guy doing? He was 7th last out, but he won an allowance before that. This guy's obnoxious. Win 4th, win 7th, win 11th. Well, now he's won this, so I guess it worked out. In case you're wondering, they still haven't gone away. One minute to post for the next one, which will be the Oaks Trot. Oh, wait, is this the one with my favorite name I've seen? No, it must be the Pace. Hold on, I saw one name earlier that I thought was so funny. Ha! It's in the Pace, the Oaks Pace. I'll tell you about it next time. But next up is the Trot. Oh my gosh, my kids are about to slam each other indoors. Give me a minute. 'It is post time for the Oaks Trot. This is a field of only 10. It feels like practically nothing. 11,600 in the betting pool, and they're off. Sent away first is Golden Nugget, TL's Haunted Castle right there in Ebetsu. Scylla Jewel and Fax Machine, then Emerald City and Ghost Looking, Dancing Cups, Castamere, and Not Too Shabby is the early trailer. It is Golden Nugget and TL's Haunted Castle. Those two are well clear of the rest, with Ebetsu sitting third. 5 lengths back to the others: Scylla Jewel, Emerald City, Ghost Looking, Dancing Cups, Fax Machine, Castamere, and Not Too Shabby is last. So it is Golden Nugget who takes them with only 3 furlongs left to go. TL's Haunted Castle is still right there, dogging that one, in Ebetsu 2 lengths back third. Scylla Jewel getting a little bit closer than Emerald City and Ghost Looking, Castamere and Fax Machine, Dancing Cups, and Not Too Shabby. It is still those 2 leaders, Golden Nugget and TL's Haunted Castle, and they are stride for stride, noses apart in the lane. 2 lengths back to Scylla Jewel and Castamere is coming on, Ebetsu and Ghost Looking, but it's very tough to separate the top 2, TL's Haunted Castle and Golden Nugget and TL's Haunted Castle, and it's going to be way too close to call on the line. TL's Haunted Castle or Golden Nugget, 2 lengths back to Scylla Jewel, Castamere, and Ebetsu. Steward's taking a very long time to look at this photo. And the results are in. It is official. It was a dead heat in the Oaks Trot. A dead heat between TL's Haunted Castle and Golden Nugget. TL's Haunted Castle is a 3-year-old chestnut filly by Devon Castle out of TL's Connie by Greyhound's Ghost. This is a homebred for Tom Lynn, and she is 6 for 10 lifetime. Also winning is Golden Nugget, a 3-year-old black filly by Devon Castle out of Vegas Cowgirl by Trixton. This is a homebred for Kent Saunders, and she is 9 for 10 lifetime. 2 amazing fillies. I like it. Two minutes of post for the next one, which is the Oaks Pace. Are you guys ready for my all-time favorite name? It's that Arthur Cutler. He's back with Burger. Okay, it's not that Burger is like the best name ever, but putting Burger on a nice filly, that's pretty great. I like it. Oi! That's my pants you're chewing on. Don't even think about it. Oops. I was supposed to mute it. Sorry. Another field of 14 in the Oaks Pace set to go. $2,600 in the betting pool. Regina Classic Trot was Sam's Freaky Dancer. They're away and pacing in the Oaks Pace, and it is Hell Hath No Fury, then Burger, Stormy Weather, and Scary Kind, then Regal Annabelle and Evelina, Armalite, Tail Feather, I don't know if that says Tailurfer, whatever, Good and Scary, hope that doesn't win. The End of Terror, Miss Sand, Eradicating Words of Steel, and Grenade Scary is the early trailer. It is Stormy Weather and Hell Hath No Fury, these two with Burger and Regal Annabelle, 4 across the track, Evelina right behind, then comes Armalite, Scary Kind and The End of Terror, Good and Scary and Tailurfer. Then comes Miss And, eradicating his 12th. Words of Steel and Grenade Scary is still the trailer. Now we have a new leader. It's Regal Annabelle, who was sitting fourth, parked out 4 wide. Stormy Weather and Evelina. Hell Hath No Fury. Burger drops back. Armalite and Scary. Kind, Good and Scary. Here comes Eradicating Between Horses. The End of Terror and Miss And. It is still Regal Annabelle with Stormy Weather right there. Burger is fighting back and Hell Hath No Fury. Eradicating moving very swiftly in the lane. Good and Scary in the End of Terror. Regal Annabelle, Stormy Weather, and Eradicating is in a very well-timed move. Eradicating up past them and Eradicating going away to win. Regal Annabelle second, Stormy Weather third, then Burger and Hell Hath No Fury. The official winner is Eradicating. She's a 3-year-old black filly by Scary Edgar out of Obliterating by Wiglet Jiglet. This is a homebred from Michael Looker, and she is now 5 for 9 lifetime. These races are nutty. They're all photos. It's intense stuff. 3 minutes post for the Open Trot, a field of 13. These are some of the best older horses in the land. Three minutes post. One minute to post now for whatever race is next. It's older horses. I think they're pacing. They're trotting. I lied. Field of 13 set to go a mile in the Open Trot for $750,000. They're lining up. They're all in their positions, and they are off and trotting. Montachi is the one who goes straight to the lead. Then Edinburgh Castle, Castle Throne, and Where You Been All My Life. Draxler leading charge in Castle Verizon. Then comes Devon Apocalypse, Garland Hill, I Must Be Me, Devon Rampage, Castle Brownie, sounds like a thing that I definitely want, and then comes Stone Freight. It is now Edinburgh Castle with his nose in front. Montachi is right there fighting back with Castle Throne. Then comes Where You Been All My Life. Draxler and Castle Verizon leading charge in Garland Hill, Devon Apocalypse, I Must Be Me, and Devon Rampage. Then comes Castle Brownies and Stone Freight with just about a half mile left to go. Monarchy gets his head back in front. Edinburgh Castle's still there. They've got 2 lengths on Castle Throne. Where You Be All My Life, Draxler and Castle Vision. Verizon leading charge, Devon Apocalypse and Garland Hill, I Must Be Me, and Devon Rampage. And they've only got an eighth of a mile left to go now. It's been the top 2 the whole way. Monarchy and Edinburgh Castle, Devon Rampage and Castle Verizon leading charge, but it's going to be Monarchy and Edinburgh Castle to the line. Monarchy doing a step better, and Monarchy's going to get it. Monarchy over Edinburgh Castle, then Devon Rampage and Castle Verizon. Back-to-back winners for Michael Looker. This is another homebred victor for him. This is a 4-year-old gray colt by Devon Castle out of Happy Dagger by Last Day on Earth. 5 for 10 lifetime, and now is just within $1 million of earnings. Congratulations, Michael, on sweeping 2 in a row. Next up, we have the open pace. We only have 3 races left to go. This is a field of 12. With Always Be Lucky, the highest earner at $1.2 million. Wait for it. What did I think this horse won last year? I was wrong. It didn't. Three minutes to post for the open pace. Got a couple geldings in here. Missiles locked and painted with words. That's Doug Como and Laura Ferguson. Pete Vella's got 2 in here. It's a Vibe and Whip It Good. Funny. Oh my gosh, my stomach just roared so loudly, I'm pretty sure you guys could hear it. That was over the top. Hope you guys are enjoying the random Tuesday afternoon race calls on New Year's Day. Don't forget that our New Year is a week from Friday. And then 3 days after that, you'll be able to gallop all your yearlings. And you'll be happy, and by happy I mean miserable. If you guys think you have it bad over the break by having to breed all your mares, just imagine that you're me and my assistant having to do the Simi Awards. You're so lucky that you don't have to do Simi Awards. One minute to post for the open pace. I will attempt to call this race with a straight face, with a puppy and 2 5-year-olds on the bed with me. Taking donations for a new house with 8 doors with locks in between me and said 2 5-year-olds. Probably not feasible, but it would be pretty awesome. It is post time. The older pacers are lining up behind the cart now. And away they pace. Always Be Lucky goes right out to the lead. Then comes Missile Defense and Always Be Roller. Wiggled Away and With Heart. Then Whip It Good. Slate Gray, It's a Vibe and Missiles Locked. Pace and Edgar, Painted with Words, and Turbulence is the early trailer. And all of these names are easy to say. It's Always Be Lucky by a length. Missile Defense is their second, and then Always Be Roller. They've got 4 lengths on the rest of the field with Heart and Whip It Good. Then comes Slate Gray and Wiggled Away. It's a Vibe, Missiles Locked, and Pace and Edgar. Then comes Turbulence. And Painted with Words is at the back of the pack with only half a mile left to go. It is still Always Be Lucky. He's been leading the whole way. He's 3 lengths clear of Missile Defense. Always Be Roller is third. Then comes With Heart, Whip It Good, and Slate Gray. Wiggled Away and It's a Vibe. Then Missiles Locked and Painted with Words. They're coming into the lane, and Always Be Lucky is still clear by 3. With Heart is the one doing best now, trying to catch him, and Missiles Locked, Whip It Good, and Missile Defense. Then Slate Gray. Those are all bunched. It's a big grouped field behind Always Be Lucky, but there's no doubt about the best horse in the race, and that is Always Be Lucky, who's going to win by 2. With Heart, Nips, Missiles Locked for second. Then Whip It Good, Missile Defense, Slate Gray, Wiggled Away, Pace and Edgar, and Painted with Words. You could have thrown a blanket over the lot. The official winner is Always Be Lucky. He's a 5-year-old black horse by Always Be Mickey out of Mike's Lucky Roll by Holy Roller. He was bred by, I think, I always say IRL Smith, but people say Earl Smith. I don't know. I wouldn't know. They wouldn't know. And is owned by Lucas Davenport. This is the year 48 champion 2-year-old male who is back as an older horse to win the Steward's Cup. Kira's clapping. Kira says, yay, Always Be Lucky. 2 more races to go. Distaff Trot is next. These are for older mares. A field of 14. Luck of the Irish at 1.6 million earned is all the way on the outside, and Rochelle Zahasi has Castle Call in the 5-hole, 5 position. Gear Larson has several in here, 3 in here. Gigi Go Faster has one. Erica Olson, she won a bunch of these Stewards Cup races. A bunch? Okay, it might be like 2. Hold on. I know Erica's really good with the harness horses. She's won 4 to date. And I'm pretty sure 2 of those are Abby's. So I don't know what I'm talking about. Woohoo! 2 minutes to post for the second to last race of the day. You know, it occurs to me that it's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and if I would feed my children at a reasonable time, like 11 or 12, maybe they wouldn't try and murder each other outside my door while I'm calling races. I'll keep that in mind for Thursday and Friday. No promises. One minute to post. Make sure you get your bets in. This is a very wide open race, in my humble opinion. It is post time for the Distaff Trot older fillies and mares going a mile for $600,000 And they're away and trotting. It is Wishing Lover and Today's Special on Ice. Then comes Luck of the Irish, and these three are across the track. Castle Call is off stride and being pulled back. Castle of Stone. Day 1, Bragan Fire, Starborn, Holy Castle, Devon Castle Creek, Noel, Riddle of Mary, Devon's Riddle, and Gala. Gala is at the back of the pack with Today's Special on Ice taking over the lead. Castle Call, Wishing Lover, and Luck of the Irish. Then comes Castle of Stone, Holy Castle, Day 1, Bragan Fire, Devon Castle Creek, Starborn, Riddle of Mary, Noel, Devon's Riddle, and Gala. Gala at the back, and it is less than a half mile to run with Today's Special on Ice trotting up front a length clear of Castle Call. Then comes Wishing Lover. A half length back to Castle of Stone, then Luck of the Irish and Holy Castle. Day 1, Riddle of Mary, Bragan Fire, Noel, Starborn, and they're into the lane with Castle Call not doing well. Today's Special on Ice fighting back. Here comes Riddle of Mary, and Castle of Stone from 4th is now 2nd, now 1st. Then comes Luck of the Irish, who is not doing well today. Luck of Irish has dropped back. Noel coming on. It is Castle of Stone and Riddle of Mary battling it out. Today's Special on Ice still trying hard. Castle of Stone and Riddle of Mary, and it's going to be another photo in the Distaff Trot. Today's Special on Ice was 3rd. Noel, Castle Call, and Wishing Lover. The results of the photo are in. The official winner was Castle of Stone. Castle of Stone is a 4-year-old Dark Bay filly by Devon Castle out of Dalliance by Diamonds and King. This is a homebred for Gear Larson, and she has won 10 of 17 starts. 3 minutes to post for the last race of the day, and that is the Distaff Pace. A field of 14 will conclude it. You know what occurs to me? I've never even mentioned the sim to my children. They don't know what I do when I lock them in front of the TV and disappear. Maybe I should explain it to them. Nah, then they'll want to play. That's more drama than will ever happen in the history of the world. I can see the future drama now. If my kids, once they have cell phones or whatever, when they're 10 or whatever age you get cell phones, they're going to sign up for the sim under secret names. I won't know it's them, and then someone's going to find out it's them, and then I'm going to have to kick them out. Kick them out means you're not allowed to play anymore. I think she likes to play, everybody. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Okay, that's all, guys. 2 minutes to post. One minute to post. Don't forget that we will not be here tomorrow, but Thursday and Friday we will be calling all the races as per usual. If you did not send a message to George Nats yet, please do so, because I think that'd be really nice. Of course, I haven't sent him a message yet, but I will probably remember to do that. Don't forget that I have a broodmare lease auction closing tomorrow. Not because there's anything wrong with those mares, I just am overwhelmed. I have a lot going on, and simply cannot fathom having time to do all those mares. So, yeah. About 30 seconds left to go. And they're lining up now, pacing towards the start. And off they go. Scared Silly out to the lead with Lady Katie and Nobody Beats the Beat. Then comes of Silver Bright, Living is Easy, and Fast Edgar, Stop Kissing Up and Always Be Winning. Ancient Accounts and Mickey Missile. Instant Mickey Meringue, Pundit, and the fifth element is the early trailer, so it's Nobody Beats the Beat, who is leading them by a neck with Of Silver Bright alongside second. Scared Silly and Living is Easy. Then comes Fast Edgar and Lady Katie. Those 6 are across the track, quite close, 4 lengths back to Always Be Winning. Then comes Mickey Missile and Stop Kissing Up. Ancient Accounts, Instant Mickey and Meringue. Pundit and the fifth element is at the back, and the pace is quite fast, and it's Of Silver Bright ahead of Nobody Beats the Beat. Those two are noses apart, pacing along with Scared Silly's third. Then comes Fast Edgar and Lady Katie. Living is Easy, a length back to Always Be Winning. Mickey Missile, Stop Kissing Up. Here comes Pundit, and Meringue is on that one's heels. Then Ancient Accounts, Instant Mickey, and the fifth element, and they're into the lane now. Nobody Beats the Beat. Always Be Winning. Of Silver Bright has dropped back. Here is Meringue and Pundit. Pundit is widest of all and is coming fast from the back of the pack. Meringue, Nobody Beats the Beat. Always Be Winning, and Pundit is going to blow right by in an amazingly timed move. Pundit up to win. Nobody Beats the Beat second, with Meringue third, then Always Be Winning, Of Silver Bright, and Scared Silly. The official winner is Pundit. She's a 4-year-old black filly by Scary Edgar out of CDM by Cumberbatch. She is a homebred for Izzy Rafferty, and this is her 11th win in 16 starts, and I do believe she is finally retiring to give everybody else a chance. I also, during the middle of that, got a text message from Izzy that said, "Sorry, I'm with a friend at her new house, but I'm leaving soon. I forgot the race." Yes, you did. But you're winning. Good on you. All right, what do you guys think? Should I sit around in the chat room for another hour, or should I feed the kids? What should it be? They're looking hungry. I'm guessing that I have a duty as a parent to make the food happen. All right, see you guys on Thursday. Can't wait. It's going to be an amazing day. Oh my gosh, I just looked at the fields for Friday yesterday. Like the turf and the filly and mare turf. So good. That's not how you do it. I'm trying to close the computer on me. All right, say goodbye.
Bye.